the cry of the 29th Aethyr, which is called Re'eh. The sky appears covered with stars of gold. The background is of green, but the impression is also of darkness. An immense eagle angel is before me. His wings seem to hide all the heaven. He cried aloud, saying, "The voice of the Lord upon the waters, the terror of God upon mankind. The voice of the Lord maketh the skies to tremble, the stars are troubled, the airs fall. The first voice speaketh, and saith, Cursed, cursed be the earth, for her iniquity is great. O Lord, let thy mercy be lost in the great deep. Open thine eyes of flame and light. O God, upon the wicked, lighten thine eyes. The clamor of thy voice, let it smite down the mountains. Let us not see it. Cover we our eyes, lest we see the end of man. Close we our ears, lest we hear the cry of woman. Let none speak of it, let none write it. I am troubled. My eyes are moist with dews of terror. Surely the bitterness of death is past. And I turned me to the south, and lo, a great lion, as wounded and perplexed. He cried, I have conquered. Let the sons of earth keep silence, for my name is become as that of death. When will men learn the mysteries of creation? How much more of those of the dissolution and the pang of fire? I turned me to the west, and there was a great bull, white with horns of white and black and gold. His mouth was scarlet, and his eyes as sapphire stones. With a great sword he shore the skies asunder, and amid the silver flashes of the steel grew lightnings and deep clouds of indigo. He spoke. It is finished. My mother hath unveiled herself. My sister hath violated herself. The life of things hath disclosed its mystery. The work of the moon is done. Motion is ended forever. Clipped are the eagle's wings, but my shoulders have not lost their strength. I heard a great voice from above crying, Thou liest, for the volatile hath indeed fixed itself, but it hath arisen above thy sight. The word is desert, but the abodes of the house of my father are peopled, and his throne is crusted over with white brilliant stars, a luster of bright gems. In the north is a man upon a great horse, having a scourge and balances in his hand. Our long spear glitters at his back or in his hand. He is clothed in black velvet, and his face is stern and terrible. He spake, saying, I have judged, it is the end, the gate of the beginning. Look in the beneath, and thou shalt see a new world. I looked and saw a great abyss, and a dark funnel of whirling waters, or fixed airs, wherein were cities and monsters and trees and atoms and mountains and little flames being souls, and all the material of a universe. And all are sucked down one by one, as necessity hath ordained. For below is a glittering jeweled globe of gold and azure, set in a world of stars. And there came a voice from the abyss, saying, Thou seest the current of destiny. Canst thou change one atom in its path? I am destiny. Dost thou think to control me? For who can move my course? And there falleth a thunderbolt therein, a catastrophe of explosion, and all is shattered. And I saw above me a vast arm reach down, dark and terrible, and a voice cried, I am eternity. And a great mingled cry arose, No, no, no! All is changed. All is confounded, naught is ordered, the white is stained with blood, the black is kissed of the Christ. Return, return, it is a new chaos that thou findest here, chaos for thee. For us it is the skeleton of a new truth. I said, Tell me this truth, for I have conjured ye by the mighty names of God. by which ye cannot but obey. The voice said, Light is consumed as a child in the womb of its mother to develop itself anew, but pain and sorrow infinite and darkness are invoked. For this child riseth up within his mother, and doth crucify himself within her bosom. He extendeth his arms in the arms of his mother, and the light becometh fivefold. The Lux cross, hidden in the swastika, is probably the arcanum here connoted. The cross on Mars square adds up to 65. Adonai, shown, gloried. Ha, Yakal. That's equals keep silence. Swastika itself adds up to 231 equals 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 21. The 21 keys. The cubical swastika regarded as composed of this Lux cross, and the arms has a total of 78 faces, Taro and Mesla. Lux in luce Christus in cruce Deus eterno, and be the glory forever and ever unto the Most High God. Amen. Then I returned with my body, giving glory unto the Lord of light, and of the darkness in saculorum. Amen. On composing myself to sleep, I was shown extremely brilliant in the character of the passing of the river in an egg of white light, and I take this as the best of omens. The letter was extremely vivid and indeed apparently physical, almost a dhyana. November 17th, 2000 die. Note, concerning the 30 authors, the visions of the 29th and 30 authors were given to me in Mexico in August 1900, and I am now the 23rd of November 9th, 1909, trying to get the rest. It is to be remarked that the last 3 authors have 10 angels attributed to them, and they therefore represent the 10 Sephiroth. Yet, these 10 form but one, a Malkuth pendant to the next 3, and so on, each set being, as it were, absorbed in the higher. The last set consists, therefore, of the first 3 authors with the remaining 27 as their Malkuth, and the letters of the first 3 authors are the key sigils of the most exalted interpretation of the Sephiroth. I is therefore Kether, L, Chokmah and Binah, A, Chesed, N, Geburah, R, Tippereth, Z, Netzach, N, Hod, O, Jasad. The geomantic correspondences of the Enochian alphabet form a sublime commentary. Note that the total angels of the authors are 91, the numeration of Amen. And as I said before, it's actually 92. And Ilanrazno is not given Enochian names for the letters here. I don't remember them all, but